Dating good-looking versus unattractive men. Okay, let's have this conversation now. I thought it'd be a bit of fun. What do you think? Do you think we'll have a little bit of fun? Yes? Okay, if you think we're going to have a little bit of fun with this topic, then I'll see you on the other side. Hello, my name is Chengi. I am your dating and relationship expert here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy, where we teach you ladies how to present as a high value, high status, and a high worth woman that high quality men find completely irresistible. If that sounds like you, then you're absolutely on the right channel, and you should stick around till the end because we've got something really exciting to share with you. Okie dokie. So where were we? You know, I used to truly believe that if I dated unattractive men to me, that I would have a bit of leverage on the relationship. I remembered being on the dating app and saying to this guy, he was gorgeous and he was really excited about talking to me. And I said to him, I'm so sorry, I can't date you, you're way too good looking. He was mortified. He was horrified. He was like, what? I don't think he'd ever heard anybody say that to him, but I genuinely felt that way. For a very long time in my early dating life, I refused to date any good-looking men. I just wouldn't do it to myself as far as I was concerned. I wanted to be with a man who was grateful, and I wanted to be the pretty one in the relationship, and I wanted to be the one that, you know, he was grateful to have. I wanted to be the woman in the relationship as far as I was concerned. And so this is a really interesting thing that happened, is that when you date men that are unattractive to you, or unattractive in general, you know, in society, or viewed as unattractive, because I'm not sure if I really believe in people being unattractive in general. I think that, you know, one man's treasure is another man's trash. I truly believe that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that there is a look that is huge in one part of the world and not so amazing on the other side of the world. So beauty is so subjective, not as objective as we would like to be. However, there are some people that we can generally agree are good looking to all of us. And those were the people that I was not trying to entertain. I was definitely trying to entertain men who did not fit the criteria of being attractive. Maybe average, maybe less than average. But that was kind of the kind of guy that I was going for. And of course, at first, a lot of men feel it in their intuition that you are really out of their league. Like, why is she with me? And that develops into an insecurity that grows on the inside of them, that eventually explodes and implodes into something really, really super ugly. But I learned that too, that when you do that and then that doesn't happen, after a while, a man being with a woman, however attractive she is, becomes ordinary and normal. At some point, no matter how beautiful you are, or above average you are, or what attractive you are, the man you're with is going to stop seeing it. At some point, something in his brain is going to click off, because you have to become regular to him so life can keep moving. That happens for unattractive men as well. Their brains don't work any differently because you are gorgeous or you're beautiful or you are attractive. It doesn't work that way for them. Their brains work exactly the same way as the brain of an attractive man. His brain at some point, even if he felt, oh my goodness, she's out of my league, how did I even end up with a woman like her? His brain will at some point normalize that. His brain at some point will show him that you were just a woman, and then he will start to see your flaws, and he will start to behave as though you chose him because he was the most good-looking man in the world. And some of us have experienced dating men and thinking, you know what, he's not my type, he's a little bit not quite in my league, but I should give him a chance. We give the guy a chance thinking he should be glad for the chance. And maybe he is, maybe for a minute or two. And then all of a sudden, he's playing the games. Mr. Not So Attractive is it isn't calling you anymore. Mr. Not So Attractive is out here in these streets being all confident because something in his brain has told him, well, this is clearly your level, or she's just another woman. And now his confidence has been boosted, and now he's out there acting like he's God's gift to women. And yes, there is that percentage of unattractive men who know they're not attractive, but they're humble with it and they work with it, and they keep a good woman. And I know a couple, and they're actually dear friends of mine, where he really just knows he's not attractive. She is a gorgeous, beautiful goddess of a woman. She's so beautiful. And he's really below average. I mean, he is overweight, he's short, he's bald. I mean, a lot of things are not working there, but he really still appreciates the fact that he has this beautiful wife. Every time they walk into a room, everyone is like, what happened there? He loves that. He appreciates that. And even though she's become normal to him in a way, he still sees that and he still treats her like a queen. But very rarely is this the case. Eventually, he starts to treat you the same way he would treat. So what is the conclusion that I've come to? Choose the person that's right for you. Forget the looks, forget his ugly. There are no tricks to finding compatibility. There are no, oh, if I go for a good-looking guy, he's going to treat me badly. Or if I go for a good-looking guy, he's going to be conceited. Or if I go for an unattractive guy, he's going to be grateful. These are false stories and narratives. Choose somebody who you have chemistry with. Emotional chemistry, psychological chemistry, and physical chemistry. Choose somebody that your eyes and your heart like too. I want to thank you so much for your support of this channel. You mean the world to me, and I am so grateful that your likes, your subscriptions, your comments make this work possible. I'd really want to encourage you, before you go any further, if you are enjoying this content, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with somebody that you know will absolutely benefit, because you're changing not only your life, not only the life of your friends, but the lives of women all over the world and children in ways you cannot even begin to imagine. So don't forget, before we get back to the program, to hit that like button and share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. You know, that doesn't mean you gotta choose the supermodels of this world or the big film star, superstar lookalikes. No, it really is about being true to yourself, because at the end of the day, everything will normalize with that guy. You will look at this gorgeous man and think, you're such a loser, or you're so stupid, right? At some point, he will just be a man to you one day. And at some point, you will just be a woman. Do you want that person to be worth it? It's gotta be worth it. You have to at least initially feel like, I actually find you attractive. Even if my friends don't find you attractive. I have a joke with all of the coaches, and you know, we all have such different taste in men. It's actually insane. You know, I like a beard. You know, one of my coaches won't even date you if you have a beard. You know, I like my men super dark. You know, one of my coaches won't even date them. And I mean, it's crazy. We have like these, different preferences in life. So I know that my husband might not be considered gorgeous by all of my coaches or even by my followers. But if I think he is, we're good. Okay. With that being said, please don't go and write a doctrine about Mama Swan likes this. I'm really quite open. I'm more energetically interested in a person. So if you look at I don't really have a type, but I have a preference. If I could choose men in a chocolate box, I would go for dark and bearded and that's it. Right? But, you know, I will date a white guy. I'll date all types of men if they're good people and have great energy. But the point I'm making is simply that I need to feel attracted to that person. My body needs to choose that man as well. And sometimes we're trying to hack the system. We're trying to dupe the system by actually betraying ourselves in order to, you know, create a set of circumstances or an optimal basis for dating. You know, I've heard it said, oh, date the ugly guys, or date what's right for you. Date the man that is in your league. Date the man that feels about himself the way you feel about you. Because if he doesn't, you will have long-term problems with this person. You know, I dated a guy once and he was again another, you know, I call him now mercy dates, you know, let me just take him. I mean, at least he'll be grateful kind of way of thinking at the time. And he spent so much time being insecure that the whole relationship became problematic. they get insecure when people say, oh, how did you get that girl? Or how did you end up with her? And, the kind of jokes that people will tell that they're not funny, but they're just meant in jest. And after a while, he just couldn't take it. And it became a problem because, he needed me to constantly validate it. And I'm thinking, we both know I'm not here because you're like the hottest man on the planet. I'm here because you're the kindest, sweetest, most loving, decent man. That's why I'm here. But I learned that you're not doing a man a favor when you lower your attractiveness standards. You're not doing him a favor, you're doing him a disservice, because there are people that will have something to say. They will be people who will have something to say. They will be, unless it's genuine attraction, don't put him in that situation. Choose somebody on your level, somebody who's as attractive as you are. If you go to the gym and you work hard and you got a great, healthy, strong body, then of course date somebody who has the same lifestyle, who works out. If you are lazy and cannot be bothered to get up and go to the gym or walk or move your body in any way, shape or form, don't be sitting there hoping for this guy who's amazing, goes to the gym and looks great to choose you and feel comfortable, because you're going to feel the same way. Choose people on your level, people who have the same lifestyle, people who are as attractive as you are. That is the best way to choose. Is this person on my level? Are they as attractive as I am? Whatever I perceive my attractiveness to be, whether people will say it's overinflated or it's underinflated, be with that person, because choosing somebody who resonates on a frequency, physically there is a frequency, emotionally there's a frequency, intellectually there's a frequency, there's an energy signature that our bodies give out, an energy signature our minds and our hearts give out, and those energy signatures and those frequencies have to be compatible. So when we're talking about, date the ugly guy, date the good looking guy, these are not important things. What is important is that you have a right and accurate estimation of yourself, what you desire, who you are, how you feel when you're in the world. Do you feel gorgeous? Do you feel beautiful? Do you feel pretty? Do you feel attractive? Do you feel average? Whatever you have determined is true about you, then of course choose a man on that level. I should hope that as a Black Swan you feel beautiful all the time, and that you make the effort to present yourself as the beautiful woman that you are. I'm hoping that that is the case. And if that is the case, then date a man on your attractiveness level. And that is all I'm going to say about that. And I hope that you have gotten yourself the relationship masterclass. For those of you who are preparing to be in a long-term relationship, preparing for marriage, and just intrigued and ready to educate yourself, I hope that you get the relationship masterclass, get the ring. I'm so excited about that course. I will see you in my next video. But in the meantime, do take care and heal. Love you lots. Bye-bye now.
Simple steps to join Black Swan community. Download the Black Swan app from either Google Play Store or Apple Store. Launch the app and tap on register. Put in your valid information, then tap on continue. Put in the verification code sent to your email to authenticate your account. Then log into your account. Be sure to accept all permissions displayed at installation stage to enjoy all the cool features in the app. You can now enjoy a community of high-value women with support from coaches and trainers. Book calls with coaches, chat, post, and interact with the community. Enjoy!